Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. Welcome back to another Jeulia jewelry review. I love Jeulia's jewelry because they have high quality, high fashion, at affordable prices. So if you are a girly on a budget and you like shiny, blingy things, then you will love Jeulia's jewelry. A couple of my favorite Jeulia pieces I wear on a regular basis because they are 925 sterling silver. And because I have sensitivities to metal, you guys, if I forget to take these off or if I want to wear them and I sleep in them and I bathe in them, they do not tarnish. They do not turn my skin green. I do not break out from them. I can sleep in them comfortably. And a lot of times that's what I end up doing because at night I have to take off my wig. I have to take off my eyelashes. I have to take out my contacts. I have to take off my makeup. We have this whole routine and sometimes it's a pain in the butt to put on and take off jewelry, especially if you have long nails, and those little claw clips kind of make it hard to put them on and take them off every night, even if you're going to wear them the next day. So do I sleep in them and bathe in them and all of that stuff? Yes. Yes, I do. Probably shouldn't, but I do. And I don't break out. They don't tarnish and I don't turn green. So I love that. And because it's affordable, I can do that. Not turn green, not tarnish. I mean, and not break out in a rash. Absolutely love it. The other thing I absolutely love about Jeulia's jewelry is that their white stones are so much better than your best quality cubic zirconium. They are absolutely beautiful, hard to tell just at a glance the difference between the Jeulia white stone and a diamond. But you can even take it a step further and have your pieces exchanged from the white stone and do moissanite. And moissanite is absolutely amazing. A little backstory about moissanite, in case you didn't know, was originally mined from meteoric stone. And originally it was thought to be diamond, even in lab testing, it was found to be diamond. But then they realized that it wasn't diamond and that it was actually moissanite, named after the person who actually discovered it. And then they found out because it was meteoric stone that it was very expensive because it was more rare than diamond. So they found that they could recreate it in laboratories. So now you can recreate it in laboratories, which saves the environment on all of the mining and all of the destruction that mining can cause. Now, because it's laboratory designed, it is now cheaper. So that being said, moissanite has every characteristic of a diamond except for one thing, and that is the hardness on the hardness scale, which is, I've seen it to difference between 1 point and 2 point on the hardness scale. So a diamond is on a 10, but a moissanite is either 9 or 8. So even with diamond testers, it is hard to tell the difference between the two. So you will know that it's a moissanite, but pretty much nobody else will know. So these are safe to travel with. So if somebody steals it or robs you blind, it's moissanite, not a diamond. You're not sacrificing car payments to buy it. You're not sacrificing mortgage payments to buy it. You don't have to put your investment money into something that, it's just not, it's not worth it, basically, is what I'm saying, to buy diamonds when you have moissanite. And honestly, these pieces are so absolutely gorgeous and classic that you can choose from Jeulia that makes it look like you went to a very fine jewelry store and picked out something that costs thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. And it's not. So for you girlies out there who are on a budget and you like shiny things, Jeulia has got some of the most gorgeous pieces with stone options that won't break the bank. And you guys out there, if you're looking to buy something beautiful and shiny for your partner, you can definitely do it on a budget, and she will still be so happy with it because it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, all of that being said, I have a coupon code to save you even more money, and they're having some Black Friday sales out there, and their Black Friday sales are the biggest sales of the year. So if you guys are looking to get some gorgeous pieces at gorgeous prices, now is definitely the time to do this. I have a lot of Jeulia pieces that I absolutely love and are absolutely perfect for gifting. There are so many pieces out there for everybody. If you're looking for somebody who is younger and likes things to be a little bit more cartoonish, they've got little cartoon pieces. If you've got somebody who is more into flowers, they've got flower designs. If you're looking for somebody who likes something classic, there's classic designs. They have bracelets, necklaces, rings, earrings, lovely pieces, a little bit for everybody. They've got feminine designs, they've got masculine designs, and I even have one piece that's more gothic. Well, I think two of them. You could probably consider two of them to be more gothic. For somebody who's a little bit more dark and mysterious in your life, I have a couple pieces here to show you that will coincide with that. And I'm kind of excited to show you because these are pieces that I wouldn't normally pick out for myself, but are perfect for gifting. And I have the perfect person in mind to give these pieces to, and I can't wait to show you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I always receive my pieces in a beautiful box that's got the Jeulia name branding on it. Inside is going to always have a little gift bag. So if you are planning to give these things to a family, a friend, or a loved one, you've got a little gift bag that you can give them. Each gift bag is going to contain a couple of different things. There's a little gift card that you can fill out, a little greeting card that you can fill out with a little message. And there's always going to be a polishing cloth. So the polishing cloth is going to have silver, it's a silver polishing cloth. So it is infused with silver cleaning, and it looks like this. Sometimes they're white. This one in particular is green. Okay, so you can tuck that into your little gift bag and give that to your loved one. Your jewelry pieces are always going to come in these nice little jewelry boxes. At the bottom of the box is also going to contain some information for you. The important pieces of read before you start taking off tags. This is important. If a ring does not fit, you can return it and exchange it, okay? But if you take off tags, just like when you're shopping anywhere else, you take off the tags, they belong to you, okay? So don't take off any tags prior to trying to send things back. If something is broken, if something is not fitting you properly, whether it's a size or something to that effect, you can return, you can exchange. The other thing is they're going to send you always a little bit of a booklet here, kind of describing to you a couple of their pieces there. This one is really kind of cool. It has all kinds of different stones in it. A lot of times you can change the stones too. So they have options to different stones that you can choose from. If you're wanting to give it as a gift for somebody's particular birthday, they have birthstones for a lot of things. A lot of different occasions. You can search their website through occasions. You can do all kinds of sifting through in how you want, you know, what kind of stone do you want? What kind of setting do you want? Do you want gold? Do you want silver? Lots and lots of choices. And a lot of these pieces you can choose different features. So the first one I'm going to show you, it's called the Jeulia Swords Couples Ruby Heart Necklace. Now, I suspect that you could do this in one of two ways. You could keep both pieces, or kind of like as a friendship necklace, you could keep one piece and then your bestie can have the other piece. So this is described as a beautiful symbol, unique bond between partners. So this set consists of two separate ruby heart necklaces, the sword representing strength and protection for the man, and a heart embodying love and passion for the woman. They are designed to fit seamlessly together. The sword can be inserted into the heart, creating a striking visual effect that signifies how each partner complements the other. The interaction between the two pieces highlights the emotional connection and commitment shared in a relationship. So by reading the description, it does sound like it's designed to be split between two people, and then like a friendship bracelet comes together. Okay, so I haven't taken them out of their packages yet, so they do come separately like this, so that the necklaces don't kind of intertwine with each other, which is really nice. And the chains are very, very delicate. Again, 925 silver. The first piece I'm pulling out here is the heart. So here is the heart, which is a red Jeulia stone. And then surrounding the hearts, you have a bunch of little white Jeulia stones. And here's the chain itself. Okay. The second piece is the sword. And the sword also has some of those red Jeulia stones in it, but they are far more dainty. And remember, the sword is the more masculine one. So if you wanted to give the sword to a man, he's not totally blinging out with a bunch of girly pops. So this one would definitely be more masculine. This chain is a little bit more on the simple side. And then they fit together like so. Boop. Which is really cool. So there's a hole at the tippy top, and there's a hole down at the bottom. So it just slides right in those holes. I thought that was really cool. Now, I would wear them both together, personally. That's what I would do. And they are sizable, so that if you were to wear them together, you could adjust the sizes of them. And you could have one a little bit longer than the other and wear them as a set together, which is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to wear them together, and I will probably have it so that the sword is actually inserted into the heart, but of course you wouldn't have to. But I think that's a really cool and neat idea. So what do you guys think? Next up, you guys. Okay, this is called the Jeulia Gothic Elegant Black Skull Ring in sterling silver. So why do I love this so much? Because it's very ornate. It is very ornate. Now, you can upgrade this Jeulia white stone to be moissanite, but the carat on this is a 4.75 carat. To exchange this into a moissanite would be a $448.87 upgrade. It will also upgrade all of these white stones into moissanite as well. So there's quite a bit of carats here. That's why it would be almost a $500 upgrade. But if you think about, again, the difference between the cost of moissanite and diamond, is it worth it to do that? Absolutely. You're still saving thousands upon thousands of dollars to have something that is nearly undetectable as being moissanite and not diamond. So what is this? This is described as a bold Gothic elegance, perfect for those who appreciate unique and edgy designs, crafted from sterling silver with a sleek black finish. This black ring features intricate skull motifs and detailed embellishments that add to the air of mystery. Now I'm going to try to get you as close up as possible so that you can see the intricate designs on this. We are not going to address the fact that my skin is dry and crusty dusty. We're not going to address the fact that my fingernails need a manicure, okay? We're looking at the jewelry. I pointed it out so you don't have to. Okay, they're hardworking hands, okay? All right, here's the Jeulia Whitestone. The way that it just shines and how faceted it is. If you guys have seen cubic zirconium, they tend to have a bluish tint to it, and it's very unrealistic. But even at Jeulia's Whitestone, it still looks very diamond-like. The shine and the brilliance, so much better than cubic zirconium by far. Now let's go back to the little skulls. So they're two little skulls. His feet, the legs and feet are way down here, and they kind of wrap around the ring itself. And then his spine is another set of white Jeulia stones. The heads are right kind of hugging the stone, and then the hands are kind of, the arms are kind of wrapping up and kind of holding the stone like this. In person, it is so detailed, even right down to one head is facing this way and one head is facing that way. And it's going to be kind of hard to see, but here's his little face on this guy. And then here's the little face on this guy. It's very detailed, very ornate. And obviously I'll show you on the screen as well the images that are close up on the website. You'll be able to see more detail on it. You'll be able to see all of the features of these little skulls. But why I like this piece is obviously because of the intricacy of the designs, all of the little additional rhinestones that are put in there in all these little different places. It just really kind of brings an elegance to it, as well as that super Gothic appeal for somebody who's got a little bit more of that Gothic taste. I know there might be a few of you out there who would really like this design. And again, sterling silver with the black coating means no allergies, okay? Which is awesome. This I did get in a US size 6. They do have half sizes, by the way. I love that because when your weight fluctuates and seasons change, it's nice to have just like a half size difference. So I love that. I have one more piece to show you, and I can't wait to show you that one as well. This is the first moss agate that I have from Jeulia. Can you see the little veins that look like moss running through that agate? Ergo, the name moss agate. And of course, we've got all of the white Jeulia stones surrounding it. And again, this is a 2-piece set. So that center piece pops right on out of there. And then you have this band that hugs the moss agate connected at the base down there. And then the moss agate just slips in between the two. So you could wear them together, you could wear them separately. This one is called the Jeulia Olivetta Pear Cut Moss Agate Ring. It features a pear-shaped moss agate anchored into the main band. You can stack them, you can separate them. And this is 3.254 carat as far as the moss agate goes. So I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Again, wearing it on its own, wearing it together, you choose how you want to wear it. So you could wear it separately for something a little bit more dainty. Can I get this off my finger now? We'll see, we'll see. Or you could wear them together. And I do love a good stacked ring. So it just depends on your preferences, but I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I love the moss agate. Close up, it's so unique and beautiful and stunning. It really does look like moss running through it. So I really do enjoy this piece. I think it's absolutely stunning. They have so many different types of moss to choose from. You can also get matching necklaces. You can get matching bracelets, matching earrings. So absolutely love this piece. This is $175 originally, but you can upgrade this from the moss agate into the moissanite for an upcharge of $362.34. This will upgrade, again, all of the stones. So not just the moss agate, but it will also upgrade all of these. So that's one of the things that you can definitely do. They have different things that you can choose from. Engraving is an additional $20. You can, again, choose the different sizes. I think this one only comes in silver, but there's a lot of different ones that you can choose from that have options for the yellow gold, rose gold, and silver. I mean, just to kind of show you a couple of different options for like the rose gold, you can do the moss agate with a black setting. There's all kinds of different things that you can choose from. If this one in particular isn't quite something that as far as a design goes, but you still like the moss agate, it was really hard for me to choose which one of these moss agate rings that I wanted to feature. But again, I like this one because you can separate it. So if you don't want something super chunky monkey, you can just take out the centerpiece and wear just the centerpiece. So you have options that way, and I like that flexibility. So again, you guys, check out my coupon code. I will have it on the screen here and in the description box down below. Direct links to these products and Jeulia's website will also be linked in the description box below. Don't miss out on their Black Friday sales, which again is their hugest sale of the year. And this is the perfect time to buy gifts for yourself, your friends, or your loved ones. You can make these engraved to have little special sayings on them, which will also be great for gift giving. There's lots of different personalizations that you can do. You can get lockets that you can put photos in. You can get birthstone pieces in necklaces and bracelets and in rings. There's all kinds of different ways that you can personalize these gifts to give to people, especially now for the holidays. This would be a great, great idea and a great place to go shopping. I can't tell you how much I love my Jeulia pieces. I wear them so often. Thank you so much, Jeulia, for partnering with me on today's video and allowing me to choose these pieces to share with everybody. Hopefully you guys like it just as much as I do, and that I have been able to showcase a little bit more of some of the pieces that Jeulia offers. As always, you guys, I super duper appreciate you stopping on by and sticking out with me on another video. If you are new, I would love, love, love it if you considered subscribing. Also, don't forget, like, share, comment, and type that hype button. You guys, that is huge right now. The hype button really helps to boost the videos up into the YouTube atmosphere for other people to watch and enjoy. If you've got a free hype, go ahead, send them my way. I would super duper appreciate it. But as always, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.